Hi, everybody. Oh, where's the game? Hello? Video game? Is cat! Excuse me. Hello, is cat. Is cat. Meow, meow, meow. And all that stuff. Yes, is cat. Is hello, 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 hello. We are playing Outer Wilds. I have no idea what I'm getting myself into, but here we are. Spooky, scary space game, I guess? I don't know. Not crying already because you're crying? Oh. Honestly, Rain, my chat only has one brain cell as it is. If you two have the brain cell, what am I gonna do? I have no idea what's about to happen to me. Let's wake up, chat. This will be your hint face. Gonna struggle if you don't have a brain cell. I'm gonna make sure that there are... Oh, time is a concern? I'm frightened. I'm gonna make sure that we have subtitles and all that. I will warn you all, chat. Or we're being smug. Fair. Anyway, I will warn y'all. Do not have a working controller right now, so I am on mouse and keyboard. I have been told that will likely make the game much, much harder. But we're here for it. We're gonna figure it out. Hi, Slate. And my headset's busted too, so I have to double check whether there's dialogue. There's our pilot. Back from your pre-launch campouts under the stars, I see. So it's launch day, eh? Seems like only yesterday you joined the space program and suddenly you're here, leaving on your first solo voyage. Cannot imagine doing this on mouse and keyboard. Crazy alert for spoilers and deleting them. Very much appreciated. Mods, any mods who are in chat, I think there are at least 2 of you and there might be another one running around. If you do see spoilers, just yeet them. I won't be offended. Yeah, she did suggest turning on follower only chat. That tends to be kind of bad for stream viewership. But, if we start having issues, we will absolutely do that. Thank you for the advice, Al Girly. What do you say? Ready to get this beauty off the ground? Genderless, they all use they, them pronouns? Okay. And also never seen a person put spoilers on an Outer Wilds stream. Yeah, so many things are happening. All systems go. Glad you're excited, but remember, if you wreck the ship, I'm not building you a new one. I'm not made of lightweight retrograde aluminum alloys, you know. Anyway, you'll need to get the launch codes from Hornfels at the observatory before you can lift off. Just bring those here once you've said your goodbyes or whatever. That looks like an observatory. No, it doesn't. Oh, that looks like an observatory over there. Who's getting fixed, Rain? Oh, we need launch codes, right. Oh, jumps are interesting. That's a little jank. You have your emotes back. Yo! Thanks for the lurk, Reckless. Good morning. Hi, Porpy. Hey-o, hatchling. I hear you're leaving us to seek adventure amongst the stars. When you return, let's you, me, and Goss and open up a bottle of the good stuff. Only seeking adventure amongst one star, actually. Other stars are too far away. The good stuff is less delicious sap wine and more daunting digestive challenge. Another metaphor ruined in the name of scientific accuracy. Who's playing peak major typo? Certainly not me. Okay, y'all, this is kind of gorgeous already. Whoa, geyser. This is kind of gorgeous already, though. Observatory, okay. Hello, astronaut. It isn't my favorite troublemaker. We wanted to play hide and seek, but Moraine won't let us borrow their signal scope because it's really delicate and not supposed to be thrown around like that. Hey, can we use your signal scope? Can we please? We'll even let you be it. I feel like we're gonna launch a spaceship shortly. Maybe not. Really? We can't play without a signal scope. Play with us later, okay? I just want to go to the observatory, to be quite honest. Ooh, they're fishing. Fishing rhyme, fishing rhyme. Singing helps me pass the time. You leaving the crater? Guess we'll all be a little busier without you around to lend a hand. But as spoilers, will be met with a timeout comment. Yeah, sure, go ahead. That big water planet, Giant's Deep. That's where I'd go. One time after the rest of the village had left asleep and it was just the two of us sitting around the campfire, Gabbro told me about their first trip to Giant's Deep. They landed their ship easily enough in the waves, but they couldn't see too far down on account of how murky the water was, I guess. Too dark. Gabbro wants to see what lay beneath the surface, so they decided to travel deeper. They traveled down and down. Suddenly Gabbro couldn't go any further. Yeah, Giant's Deep has a current you can't pass through. Sure, okay, but shut up a minute, this is the good part. As though exercising a will of its own, the water was refusing to let Gabbro go any deeper. It held Gabbro back, almost as if it were trying to protect them from something. And then, in the terrible darkness, Gabbro saw it. The tentacle of some hideous beast. Was there sap wine involved during Gabbro's campfire story? Come to think of it, don't you have somewhere you should be exploring that isn't here? Calm down, Tavi. I'm excited too. I want y'all to know that I am totally just messing with her. Danger! Inside this fence is a pocket of ghost matter, a strange and dangerous substance that's invisible to the naked eyes. The good news is that you can detect ghost matter with a camera. Moving through ghost matter is uniquely painful and will probably kill you. Don't complain to me if you hurt yourself fooling around. Right, fellas. You know, it just said that it's uniquely painful and will probably kill me, so I don't know if I want to jump in there, Al Girly. Trust me, sarcastic. Yeah, maybe not. Hey, come say hi to your old flight coach before your launch. I've got zero-G training set up if you want a refresher. Oh, zero-G, that's right. They actually do gravity stuff. Hey, I thought I might see you before the big launch. That person is missing an eye. Nerves getting the best of you? You weren't nervous for your first flight. Hey, don't worry about it. Your nerves are between you, me, and the vast endlessness of space. But really, you'll do fine out there. I'd worry more about that ship if I were you. Hopefully that lunatic slate at least fixed the retro rockets. So listen, there's a satellite, which is definitely not just a piece of broken mining equipment, set up down in the zero-G cave and in need of repairs. The vast endlessness of space watches, it do. If you're looking for a little last-minute zero-G practice, head down the lift and into the cave. Or don't, so long as you're confident you can make ship repairs in space. One repaired satellite coming up. Cool. Get to it. Try not to concuss yourself right before your first launch. I know for a fact that I'm going to be terrible at zero-G, so we're going to see how it goes for just a second before we actually try to do it for reals. Woo! Shiny. Gosh, what is this, Elden Ring? Practice makes perfect. Perfect practice makes perfect. Practice builds bad habits. I'm very, very fun. Ooh. Bad habits, I'm in. Me too, Jay. Practice makes permanent. Exactly, Tavi. You get it. Ow. Oh, goodness gracious. Found it. All right, good. There's at least a little bit of assist to help me matching velocity. That's good. That's good. We like that. That helps a lot. How you doing, Jay? Having a good day? I hope you're having a good day. A little closer, match velocity. All right, let's clear that satellite node, chat. Honestly, zero-G is not as jank as I expected it to be. I expected it to be a good bit more complicated to get the hang of the first time. I know that it will be borderline impossible once I'm actually playing the game. But, there we go. You're definitely alive? Well, that is, in fact, preferable to the alternative. I think I just hit a wall. Ow, my knees. I do know, I have seen the memes about kneecaps being an expendable and renewable resource. So I know for a fact that I'm gonna land on things way too hard. A lot. Knees and ankles are expendable? Yep. Just like chatters if they try to spoil the game. Just remember that, chat. Am I lost already? Your flesh is an expendable resource? Major typo. I don't think your flesh is expendable. Never seen a lot of this, but you can still be expendable. Posture checking. Thank you. Hydrating. Hydrating. Yeah, reckless. Yeah, that's up next. There it is. Thanks for the hydrate. I found the elevator, chat. Stretching knee. Oh, gosh. Ow. I stretched a muscle that I didn't know I had. Nicely done! Of course, it'll be a little bit more stressful when you're hurtling through space, but just remember your training and try not to hit anything big. I can see you're itching to get off this rock, so go get the launch codes from the observatory and get out of here already. Jay wasn't even near my computer and knew it was your brand of self-deprecation gonna pat you into oblivion. Best of luck out there. And hey, try not to avoid getting yourself killed now that I've put so much time into training you, got it? I make no such promises. If I were an oh, that giant thing with the telescope is probably the observatory. That's where we go. What the fuck is that? Aww! Little family photo! Cute! We suggest reading everything? Okay. Outer Wilds Ventures founding members. Clockwise from top left. Hornfels, Gossin, Slate, and Feldspar. Lurk for most of all, not all stream. Oh, I hope you feel better, Reckless. Outer Wilds Ventures, Timberhearth's first and only space program, was founded to explore the farthest reaches of our solar system. Feldspar was the first Hearthian to be intentionally launched into space. That intentionally is doing a lot of work there. They completed the first orbit around Timberhearth and later made the first of what would be many landings on our moon, the Adel Rock. This remarkable intact statue was carved by the Nomai, an ancient species who dwelled in our solar system thousands of years ago. The statue provides us with our most detailed look yet at what the Nomai, who appear to have been covered with a layer of fur. Note the decorative jewelry that has been carved as part of the antlers. Although their artifacts and structures have been found on almost every planet in the solar system, we still have no idea where this species came from or what happened to them. See the green glowy stuff back there? Go check it out and read it about it. The ghost matter? We definitely saw the ghost matter word. Because Algirly tried to get me to jump into it. You did. Hey, it's my favorite astronaut! Launch day at last, huh, buddy? It's the translator tool's inaugural flight, too. I'm so excited, it's making me nauseous. Just think, you'll be able to translate any Nomai text you want, anywhere you are. The two of us put a lot of hours into inventing that tool, so don't break it, okay? Oh, jeez. Do not break it. Ignore me, okay? I'm just nervous. And I'm not even the one going into space. How are you feeling? I'm terrified. Ugh, don't let me make you nervous. You've been training for this day since we were hatchlings, remember? You'll do great. I promise. So, what's the dirt? You here to see the new Nomai statue? Of course. I knew you'd want to see it before you headed off. Hornfels just finished prepping it for display today. Amazing, isn't it? Making me wish we could see what real live Nomai looks like, but I guess this is as close as we'll ever get. Check it out. Looks like they had fur. Fur is weird. This is the first fully intact statue we ever found, you know. And for how old it is, it's in great shape. Oh, geez, I got a little carried away there. Go on, you have a ship to launch. Take care of yourself, Heather. Are you here? Hi, Tommy. Welcome back. That is such a weird-looking little guy. Oh, I love this. This piece of Nomai writing was essential to deciphering their language. Although this text is linear, Nomai text often branches off from a central point. Interestingly, each branch tends to be written by a different author. Kosovo, we're nearly ready. Felix and I have finished construction and she says calibrating the device won't take long. Fortunately, the outer rock's lack of atmosphere will make calibration simple. After all this time, I'm thrilled to finally resume our research. Future site of our next exhibit. If you've enjoyed your time with Outer Wilds, please consider supporting our planned museum expansion. Yep. That's from the developers. Thanks, developers! You did a great job! Watch closely. These balls move on their own. The ground is perfectly level. So what do you think causes this spooky motion? The answer is the moon! As it orbits our planet, the outer rock's gravity pulls on objects from different directions. In fact, it's pulling on you right now. Whoa. That's so cool. Aside from the dwellings and structures they built, the Nomai also made art. This decorated pottery was discovered on Brittle Hollow. Some ancient Nomai art depicts strange animals, foreign celestial objects, and other objects that can't be found in our solar system, which makes us wonder whether the Nomai originated elsewhere in the universe or simply had vibrant imaginations. Were the Nomai born in our solar system? Or were they born among other stars and planets? If they were, how and why did they come here? Physics in this is 100% Newtonian, by the way. Uh-oh. Dang it, Isaac. These are just some of the questions we hope to answer through further xenoarchaeological expeditions. That's not just a faker either, it's actually gravity from the moon. Yeah! I know that the simulation is insane. Like the level of detail is stupid. Stars like our sun generate light and heat by fusing hydrogen into helium. They need to add the relativistic corrections. As it grows older, the star runs out of hydrogen and starts to contract. As the star's core contracts, it gets hotter, causing the outer layers to expand. The star has become a red giant. Properly caused by in-game physics sim? I believe it is. If a star is massive enough, it'll continue to fuse carbon into even heavier elements like iron. Ultimately, the star will collapse under its own gravity and then explode in a violent event called a supernova. Some stars burn out with passion. DLC, if you like the game, finish it by the DLC so you don't get mixed up in the base game. Yep, I have already had that conversation. Somebody has already given me the whole pep talk. Most games don't use Newtonian physics because it doesn't feel good. This game uses physics as it is on large scales. It's crazy. This crystal was taken from a Nomai ruin on Brittle Hollow. It seems to create a local gravity distortion, and was most likely used to traverse steep surfaces. Try it out. I have now had 3 different people offer to buy me the DLC. I appreciate it, chat. And one of you got me the game in the first place, which was so nice. This was going to be a sub goal, and all of a sudden I was like, oh, well, don't need a sub goal anymore. The Nomai technology brought back from space by our astronauts has been a great boon to Outer Wilds ventures, allowing us to modify expedition gear in exciting and useful ways. For example, the Little Scout now boasts a warp retrieval capability that allows astronauts to recall their scouts almost instantly. This has dramatically reduced the number of scouts lost in the depths of space. Y'all told me to read everything, so I am reading everything. Oh, this is so cool looking. Just that little zoom out there genuinely made my throat catch. Hornfels observations. This is incredible. At first I thought the points of light in this image were stars, but they're not. They're galaxies. And this image covers just a tiny patch of the whole sky, which means that the universe contains at least 1,000 times more galaxies than we previously imagined. I think I need to sit down. This is odd. According to my redshift calculations, every single galaxy in this image is moving away from us. In fact, the farther away a galaxy is, the faster it appears to be moving away. It's almost as if the entire universe is expanding. But if that's true, was everything closer together in the past? And how far back can we extrapolate? Did the universe have a beginning? There you are. I just finished pre-flight observations and local conditions are good. Time to get our newest astronaut off the ground. And you'll be our first astronaut ever equipped with the Nomai translator too. I confess, I've been giddy all day just thinking about it. We're better equipped than ever to unravel the mysteries of the Nomai. You and Hal should be very proud of your work. Tell me, what's your plan once you're in space? I think I'll start with something small. You'd prefer to ease into things? That's a sensible plan. More sensible than most of our astronauts tend to be, and that's a fact. Do you think you'll go to Addle Rock then? Our moon would be a safe place to travel to and get your bearings in space. And I'm sure Esker would appreciate the visit. Plus, we don't know what ancient Nomai ruins on the moon are, or why they were built. You could put your new translator tool through its paces. Well, then, looks like all that's left is to send you off. All in all, a fine day for a launch. I'm ready to get off this rock, or I'm ready to die in space. I'm gonna die many, many times, but I'm gonna be optimistic about it. Excellent. You'll be needing the launch codes then. Here they are. Best get off the ground before Slayton makes any more modifications to your ship, eh? Good luck out there. Let me know if I can help you with anything. Yeah, I mean, my plan is also to not become a victim of physics, but we're gonna see if that is a reasonable expectation, or if I'm just gonna straight die. Or gay die, I suppose. Ooh! That's crazy looking. What is this? The strange rock moving around in this grotto appears to react to conscious observation. The level-headed among us realize there must be some sort of optical illusion at play, but Gabbro claims the rock exists in all possible states until it's observed, whatever that means. Whatever is actually happening, both sides of this debate agree the effect is extremely creepy. Jeez! They were not kidding. It just moves. It moves. Yep. Oh, that's so weird. I love it. I love it. I love that they did that. Ooh, what's this little guy? I didn't read this little guy. The anglerfish specimen was found attached to the landing gear of one of our ships that flew close to Dark Bramble. It appears well suited to living in dark spaces with minimal atmosphere. Oh, he is creepy looking. Y'all, you do know, like, you have conscious awareness of the fact that sending the Harthians... What the fuck? Did he steal my brain? What was that? Who was that? What happened? I'm scared. Getting your knowledge stolen? I thought so. Hey, so did you get a good look at that Nomai statue? Statue looked at me and opened its eyes. Whoa. The statue was doing what? So its eyes open, then you saw images from your own memories and glowing lights flying around? You mean like a hallucination? Listen, no offense, but are you sure you're okay to launch? Like, medically speaking? You know what? Don't worry about it. Maybe you should sit down for a bit and take it easy. I'd hate for anything bad to happen if you try to launch while you're not feeling great. But hey, when you are ready, you can make the most of our translator tool. Can't believe it's all grown up and leaving for space already. For real though, I'm glad you're the one carrying it and not like Rebek. They'd fall on it for sure. Say, if you do want to do a short trip just to get your space legs onto you, you could check out the ruins on the Owl Rock. I'd love to learn what those are. Good luck and safe flying. Yeah, I'm definitely going to go to the Owl Rock. I want to just kind of figure out what the hell I'm doing first. And then, did I go the long way around? Was this like the worst possible? No, I didn't. Okay, we're good. We're good. Yeah, though. Sending those the Harthian smile is going to just... It's going to freak me out. I mean, I know you're not going to stop doing it, but I'm going to wonder. Hello, astronaut. Are you going into space today? Are you going into space and never coming back like Feldspar did? That's pretty disturbing. But Hornsfell said no one knows what happened to Feldspar. Hornfell says they got lost in space even though they were the best pilot ever. You're not as good as Feldspar, so you should be really, really careful not to get lost. It's more smug than anything. Yeah, I can tell. Oh, hey, this is where I started. That is a fuck-ass sleeping bag. Looks like you're ready for takeoff. The excitement of a launch is fun and all, but I can't wait to get working on the new ship. We're working on fixing the autopilot's avoidance system for this one. Oh, good. Sorry. Good fire. Contrary to popular belief, you're not supposed to light your marshmallows on fire. Woo! There she is. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I would trust this thing in space. It looks like a bunch of plywood held together by metal scraps. Oh, goodness. And a fine ship indeed. Alright, so here's a cockpit. Here's where we fly from. Literally as though... Yup, I can tell. Suit up. First aid kit. That's good to have. Little scout guy. This ship's log is your best friend. I believe it. I hear there are Nomai ruins somewhere on the Attlerock. No one knows what they are or why they were built. The Nomai text in the observatory talks about calibrating some sort of device on the Attlerock. Sounds like Esker is still stationed on the Attlerock. They've been there by themselves for a while. Recommend rumor mode? Cave at the center of Timber Hearth used by Outer Wilds Ventures to train new astronauts. Successfully repaired. Sounds like Esker. Yep. Lunar ruins. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Is it time to lift off, chat? Jade, hi. Rumor mode is honestly such a cool UI. It's such a cool UI. Hey, chat. Let's fly. Love this. Gosh, I love space games. I'm such a nerd. Attlerock, there it is. Alright. Oh, there's an autopilot. Thank you, Lord. Alright. What does a signal scope do? Ooh, cool. Anyway, landing mode. Whoa, too much! I came in a little bit on the warm side. I wouldn't say hot. It was a first landing. It's fine. Everything's fine. I totally didn't break the ship. Actually, how's she looking? Oh, 7K Space Cat. Thank y'all. I didn't break her, did I? Nope, she's good. Surprisingly decent for the descent rate. Yeah, for real. I was going down way too quick. Way too fast, chat. Alright. So we gotta watch our oxygen, we gotta watch our fuel. We gotta, whoa, figure out why there's a giant shadow. Oh, that is Orienting, chat. I am freaked out. Play recording. Refuel jetpack. Charts research notes. Property of chart. Your computer would let you know. Suit up before heading into zero atmo. I knew that was going to be a problem. I had seen the oxygen earlier and I was like, okay, there's not going to be any time, or there's not going to be any air on the moon. This is an old crater. The neat thing here is that the composition of the samples I took from the impact site, it matches the composition of the ice on the outskirts of Dark Bramble. I cannot hear the game, no. Is there dialogue that I'm doubling? What's happening? Why are they asking this, chat? What did I do? Yeah, I know, Rain. Unfortunately, right now, it's kind of... music really makes the game. I will unfortunately have to hear the music the second time I'm watching this back when I edit everything. Because my headset is busted to the point of not being wearable anymore. And I can't really use the speakers on my monitors. Well, first of all, because apparently these monitors don't have speakers. I didn't know that until just now. But also, you'll hear it through my microphone. So my controllers and headset are all borked right now. Eventually I'll hopefully be able to replace them. But, yeah. I'd posit the outer rock was hit by a piece of the planet that caused it to be where Dark Bramble now lies. To follow up on, maybe there are more fragments sending you me with your old Razorhead on when it said, thanks, Rain. I appreciate it. Are you sure? It's wonking, but you'll still be able to hear? Yeah, I really appreciate that, Rain. It doesn't sit on my head. I can't hear what is happening. Oh. Oopsie whoopsie. Literally not touched it over the year you got your head, and over a year since you got your new head. Alright. I really appreciate that, Rain. I have a graveyard of headsets. Like, I have an old Razer headset sitting in my closet that is also super dead because apparently I kill headsets like nobody's business. It's stupid. Audio plays a ginormous portion of the game mechanics too, so a working headset is insanely helpful. See, it's sitting on my desk with the... Oh. Yeah, it's sitting on my desk with the, volume all the way up. But that is only doing a little bit for me. Three minutes of oxygen remaining. Well, I better find that camp quick, huh? Oh, that's a little nauseating. Yucky. Won't get to the parts that desperately need the audio until at least the next or following stream. Okay. I really appreciate the warning, and I really appreciate it, Rain. So important you would almost recommend waiting to play until I have working audio? Well, we're already started now. Ooh, ruins. Whoa, they're spinning. They're spinning! Coleus. I was upstairs testing the eye signal locator, and it can hear and follow the signals from the sun, Giant's Deep, and Brittle Hollow. Coleus. However, something strange is happening when I ask the eye signal locator to follow the eye's signal. The device indicator rotates wildly and never points to just one direction. For a stream, you probably won't be able to find as much or realize as much as you can get by without audio for a stream. Why didn't you kick your AirPods? Can I do that? I've tried on my PC before and it's super duper janky and doesn't always work. I will try that though. I will try that when I'm not running out of oxygen. This is a curious result. It's possible the eye has stopped calling out its signal. Felix, I see. I most likely calibrated the locator incorrectly. Privet, my apprentice, and I will make adjustments and try again. My PC definitely does do Bluetooth, but it's janky. An update. Disappointingly, after everything is correctly calibrated after all. It saddens me to posit this, my friends, but I believe this locator cannot detect the eye's signal. When the UI goes just a little dark, yup. Oh, I think you are correct, Tavi. We would need to build a more sensitive device if we want to locate the eye of the universe. Then we will build it. Don't lose hope, Cassava. Our search for the eye is what brought our clan to this place. We won't give up so easily. Oh! Oh, that's so cool. I just refilled my oxygen with a treat. You know what? Let me see. Yeah, Okay, wow. Wow. I've seen this ruin in other travelers' pictures, but seeing it for myself, it's really old, isn't it? But wow, this is the coolest day of my life. Okay, time for some official notes. So this is some kind of Nomi locator. Nomi locator. It can point out the different planets, which is incredibly cool, by the way. But from what little I can understand of the writing here, I think it was built to try to find something specific. I'm not sure. I also was able to translate something about the South Poles of Brittle Hollow, so I'll fly there to see if I can learn more. Yep. Just gonna get back into the old ship and take off. Totally safe. Mostly safe. Stars above. Alright, so Brittle Hollow seems to be the next place to go. Stuffed tree and oxy tank? Yup. Just takes an entire tree. Where is our friend? There is another one of our buddies on this planet. This is incredible, chat. That is the orbit, and watching the planet above you is a little nauseating, I will say. That's gonna take some time to get used to. Oh, well, that used to be a spaceship. Yeah, there are moments where this is what the ship looked like in the alpha release. It was a student project. That's so cool. That's so stupid cool. The flag on the moon! The moon landing was real, chat! Wait, there's friggin' trees on the moon? That's crazy. Yes! I love the little banjo music. Oh, hey, it's you! Ground control didn't tell me you were launching. No time, no see. Actually, I guess it's been a long time since I've seen anyone. Don't the other travelers come by? The lunar outpost saw more traffic back when our ships were less sophisticated and needed more frequent repairs. Nowadays, it's mostly used to keep a set of eyes on things. Sometimes Church comes by to say hi, but Gabbro. And you know how Rebek feels about unnecessary spaceflight. Don't go. I mean, anything else you wanted to ask? Was that you whistling? Probably. Actually, definitely. The other travelers carry instruments, so they don't bother whistling. You can pick up their music with a signal scope, you know. Best spot for that is the North Pole. Great reception. North Pole's marked right on your mini-map, but the Outer Rock's a pretty small moon, really. And just go north. You can't miss it. Don't go. Anything else you wanted to ask? Very funny. Oh, stars above, you're serious, aren't you? That's just depressing. Welcome to the Lunar Outpost, which apparently the space program doesn't bother to teach anyone anymore. When we first started Outer Wilds, travel used to bring their ships here all the time for repairs. Our spacefaring technology's improved loads since then, but the older ships tend to, fall apart a lot. Like, more than they do now. Have a Gabbro pin on your backpack? Love that. Using the outpost cut down on the number of launches and landings taking place in the village, and also the number of fires. Nowadays, though, it's mostly just me up here, raising saplings from Timberhearth and keeping an eye on things. Don't go. I mean, anything else you wanted to ask? I'll talk to you later, Esker. I'm so sorry, little buddy. I'm just gonna break into your house and see what's in here. Oh, no, never mind. Can't. The Gabbro. I want to explore more of the moon. We are going to steal the moon. What? Oh no, ads! No! Not the ads! Actually though, if y'all are out there watching ads, I appreciate it. It does support the channel. Meow 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 meow. Is this mostly just dirt? Like, is it like our moon? Where if you're like a cartographer, it's interesting, but anything else you're just kind of like, ugh. Oh, wait a minute. Is that a spaceship? Hi, Tommy. Welcome back. The Chromecast circumvents ads. Love it. Moon dirt. Wait, is this a different set of ruins than the one I was already at? Oh, that was such a pretty... No, this is the same set of ruins I was already at. Is it? Am I losing it, chat? No, because I've already seen these still up on your map. Fair. I'm hardly going to be offended. Oh, that's so crazy looking. Same ruins? Yep. Where should this new, more sophisticated locator be built? It may need to be larger than this Isle signal locator is. The Southern Glacier on Brittle Hollow has some ample available space. I could construct a new building to house this proposed locator. Yes, let's build there. I imagine our young friend Connoy would enjoy that immensely. He's always held a great interest in the eye, especially for a child born so long after the crash. I will begin constructing on Brittle Hollow's South Pole immediately then. Anona and I, and those of us originally stranded on Ember Twin, built a quantum moon locator there, but the heat of the sun made its construction challenging. I wouldn't recommend building on that planet. Interesting. So there was some kind of a disaster that stranded them here. So we want to go... Well, actually, he said we should go to the North Pole. So let's go to the North Pole, because that's the biggest piece of... Let's go to the North Pole, because that's the biggest lead that we have right now on this particular stellar body. Or celestial body, not stellar body. That would be a star. Whoa! That planet has got... That is interesting looking. Meow, 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 meow. Ooh, somebody wrote something up here. Esker's Signal Scope log. Day 48. Still not picking up Rebik's banjo from Brittle Hollow. I'm sure they're fine, but I'll feel better once I can hear their music. Don't what? What? I'm scared. Listen to Chert play for a while today. Unrelated, but somebody should tell Porphy and Gossin their flirting is not subtle from an aerial perspective. Day 55. Banjo music coming in loud and clear today. Sounds like Rebik's doing okay. Bad oaf, I was worried. Day 63. Today I thought I heard something strange. I don't know, it was probably nothing. Day 70. No. It's back again today, too. Something strange is coming from Timberhearth. Day 76. Okay, I know this is crazy, but the sound from Timberhearth... What? Who? It's getting closer, chat. What? What's happening? Who am I? Where am I? What is it? What's going on? Little Hearthian, you travel into space and learn lots. Did I? Did I learn that? Perished. Died. Yep. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hey, ready to get this thing off the ground? Ship's all fueled and ready to go. Did I just die? Whoa, bad dream or something? You still look half asleep, but that's a negative on being deceased. I know it's tradition to sleep out under the stars the night before a launch, but if you ask me, it makes you all a bit jumpy. Where am I? Who am I? What? I'm just gonna launch and see if somebody complains. Back up into Shippy Poo. Oh, don't suit up yet. We don't need that. Ship log. Okay, so the log is still functioning. Alright. So what we got right now is we found the lunar lookout. Well, first of all, we found Esker's camp. Esker is growing a crop of trees at their camp. They seem to be doing okay, but they've probably been alone on the moon for too long. A lookout platform with a spectacular view of the solar system. Esker uses their signal scope here to keep tabs on the other travelers. Esker's signal scope log reports a harmonica music coming from somewhere on Timberhearth. They claim it sounds just like Feldspar's harmonica, but Feldspar disappeared in space ages ago. A Nomai device created to pinpoint sources of distant signals. The Nomai were disappointed by their failure to detect a signal from something called the Eye of the Universe. Rebek headed to Brittle Hollow to investigate something that Nomai were doing at the South Pole. The Nomai decided to build a larger, more sophisticated eye signal locator on Brittle Hollow's South Pole. Alright, so the only lead I have right now is that there is... Second, just checking, getting a bunch of texts. Only lead on the moon I have right now is that there's a harmonica signal coming from Timber Hollow, or Timber Hearth, Timber whatever the heck. And then we need to go to the Southern Observatory. Do. Spot a tree, walk toward it, enjoy. Wait a minute, is the oxygen in this ship provided by plants? That's actually kind of great. Anyway, planetary chart. So we want, let's see if we can land at Brittle Hollow. The interloper. Oh, so I got interloped. Let's fly, chat. Ro not promoting herself elsewhere? Did I not promoted myself elsewhere? Thank you for loving and supporting me, Rain, but did I not support myself or to promote myself elsewhere? I send my little thingy thing. Publishing your server to other servers following you, yay. I sent my little thingy thing. Blue Sky and other servers that have self-promotion sections. Oh, I forgot about Blue Sky entirely, and I very rarely post on, I very rarely post on other servers. I know it's a bad habit, but I don't stream terribly often. You know, I don't know. Hey, she learned to land, chat! I appreciate the love and support, Rain. Thank you very much. Lose the habit if you don't stream for a bit? Yeah. I appreciate you being my hype girl. Feel like you're intruding? It's not even that I feel like I'm intruding, I'm just like, I don't stream very much. There are people who are doing a lot more streaming than I'm doing. I don't want to distract from the work that they're doing and the self-promotion they're doing, you know? Alright. So, first of all, I would like to state for the record that that was a stellar landing. Well, a planetary landing, but it was a good landing. Don't pout the cat. I didn't do anything. Whoa! I don't want to die again, chat. Please don't let me get hit by another comet. Distract from anyone else? Oh yeah, flashlight. I got one of those. That is for you to think and me to be right about, word. Boop. Oh good, this planet just keeps getting hit by rocks. Love it. Just for that? Just for what? What's happening? I'm scared, chat. Oh, she threw me. Ouch. My knees. Why are you or Luna Technical Instituting me? Ooh, that's a spaceship. It's not my spaceship. Deserve space and attention as much as anybody else. I appreciate it. I'm here. I did it. I put the ship down safely. Me too. Fucking what? What'd I do? Right. Type in love and it always gives you. And the ship went down and I didn't sustain bodily harm. A few minor repairs and it's like the ship never even hit those rocks. In a fight a Twitch keyboard? Honestly, true. One of my better attempts, Feldspar would barely have laughed at me, I bet. That's the good news. The bad news, I haven't found a way inside this structure yet. The door is broken, and I know I'm not great at exploring, but I think I would have found a different entrance by now if there were one. Probably. I can't get inside from here, but I know there are paths below the surface. I'm going to head north to the ruins on the equator to try to find a way down. Poppy was saying you deserve space and attention too, not... Oh... Tavi does deserve space and attention. Tavi's doing great. So is Rain. So is B. So is Word. So is Al Girly. So is Major Typo. Sorry, I just had to mentally go through a list of everybody who was in chat. Waiting to hear back from G Fuel. Woo! Cool. I wish I could be a real VTuber. I don't have the time to do it as much as I would like. I need more oxygen is what I need. Bro, you are a real VTuber? Depends on your definition of a real VTuber. Oh, I'm gonna die. Ooh! I actually landed pretty evenly there. Nobody's thought you're an illusion or anything? Well, I know you're not an illusion, Tavi. I could say something really cringe here. I'm not going to. It would. I know for a fact it would make you laugh. G Fuel did actually get you through a lot of days in the field in the military. That doesn't surprise me. I feel like military, when you're in the military, energy drinks and things like that are just kind of a necessity. Got deep lore? Yup. Alright, beam me down, Scotty. Now, we're gonna move along the equator. Trees! Ruins! Crazy. I love that Al Girly had commented that physics is Newtonian in this. A, because that's exactly the kind of thing she would know and comment on, and B, because it adds so much depth to the development of this game. Like, my own knowledge of the development of this game. It's great. Not an illusion, but it's unreal how cool you are. Heck yeah. Thanks, B. Ooh. Oh, that makes my tummy feel weird. Oh, this makes my tummy feel so weird. It is unreal how cool Tavi is. Gravity Crystal Workshop. Above 140 meters. Out here channeling the spirit of a greeting card writer. The gravity shifts are, I mean, really easy to adjust to, but it is definitely a moment of, woo, what the fuck was that? Okay. So, I don't know what any of this means. Wow, that was deeply unpleasant. I made it this far, though. Guess that's the part to focus on, and not how I'll eventually have to go back up that path. But wow, this place sure is something. Looks like the Hanging City is north from here, and east is the Gravity Canyon. Or Cannon. I definitely want to see that. And another thing, I'm detecting oxygen from somewhere below. Which is good, since I used a lot of my supply up screaming during the trip down from the surface. As soon as I stop dry heaving, I'm going to head farther down below so I can refill my tank. Relatable. Very relatable. I know there's an unidentified signal. That's Esker. That's getting closer, chat. Should I be nervous? It's getting closer. The Hanging City, north, 250 meters. That sign just collapsed. Oh, I knocked it over. It rebuilt itself. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. I didn't break anything important. Okay, I need to... There we go. I accidentally scouted myself. Whoa! That wasn't cool. What's going on? Oh, this can't be good. No! No, 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 no. I'm dead. What? Where? Who? Okay, that... What? Where am I? Who am I? What is happening to me? Row has traveled. Falling into the center, paused, panicked, and buried in your head in major type of shoulder and told her to fix it. I have traveled. To where? I have no fucking clue. But, I'm gonna panic, and I'm gonna just go back to my ship. Can I make it in 3 minutes, chat? Probably not, but we are still accelerating, so maybe I have a chance. 27 kilometers in 3 minutes. You're being smug. I know that. I know you're being smug. There's no way I'm making this. Can you decelerate? That's such a good point, Artavia. I don't think that I can. I think that I'm just a runaway accelerating and, I think it's sort of silly that I've made it as far as I have. Except for the fact that, yep, the planet is going away. Into space I go, yep. I knew that was going to happen. I've played enough Kerbal Space Program to know exactly what was happening to me right now. Huh. Well. I've never been the Kerbal, though. Go toward the sun. "60 seconds of oxygen remaining." Well, I mean, I have 60 seconds of oxygen remaining, Word. What am I gonna do? I'm just gonna burn fuel until I'm starting to fuel level critical. Yep, I know. I'm gonna just burn fuel on a collision course with the sun. Panic, that's what you do. Yep. Using oxygen? Well, we're fucked. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself, Rain. Good morning, world. We've died again. But don't worry, we're back. I hope that I have more than the 9 lives I usually have, because I just keep dying. Lady of Cephalopods, hello! Let's fly. Probably would have been a good idea to look at what we've actually got going on. Let's unbuckle real quick. Let's look at our flight log. I mean, no progress. Alright, so what we're not gonna do this time, Goober, too close to the Sinisi. True. I'm not even gonna complain about that one. Is Brittle Hollow where I'm supposed to be? Yeah. Alright, autopilot. Do your worst. I will say the autopilot is quite nice. You can literally go anywhere. No, I don't mean like, where am I supposed to be? I mean like, where was it that I was that I currently want to be, you know? Undershot target. Alright, we are going to slowly descend toward the planet. Game is wide open to you. You can beat the game now with the proper information. Oh, I'm sure that I could. I don't have the proper information. I don't want the proper information. Be anything, do anyone? Behave yourself, Octavia. Actually, I have to fly straight into the sun to win. Oh, I'm sure that that's the truth, Al Gurley. I'm certain. Probably would help if I was landing the ship like I'm supposed to land a ship, but I don't really want to. So, just me, I'm friendly slime. There's ruins along the equator. Good lord, chat. Oh, is this that material that if you look away from it, it disappears? Thankfully, no. Bloom, Felix, and I have determined this atypical shard of rock is the reason objects in this grove are behaving in a quantum manner. Of note, a unique signal is coming from this shard. Curiously, our friend wandering the moon sounds the same. I've also heard the same signal this shard produces calling out from Giant Steep, Timber Hearth, and the Hourglass Twins. Suppose there are other shards like this one. The only other object we have observed displaying this quantum behavior is the wandering moon. I imagine the moon's behavior and this groves are related. In her note from earlier, Felix mentions this strange type of rock isn't found elsewhere on Brittle Hollow. What if it isn't originally from this planet? Hypothesis. This quantum shard is from the wandering quantum moon. Perhaps it's even a small piece of the moon itself. Woo! Quantum fluctuations. Cool. Monk ads. No! Not in the ads. The trees are moving. The trees in this grove wander about freely. The entire planet, roots and all, or the entire plant, roots and all. This is not normal, even for this alien planet. I've never seen them move. Is that even possible? If anyone else witnesses this disturbing behavior, I implore you, record your observations here. Either these trees are aberrant, or my brain must be. Alarmingly, it isn't only the trees. There's other matter in this area, such as that unusual shard of rock moving in the same eerie way. That rock is unusual for other reasons, too. It possesses color and texture I've never seen anywhere on the planet. Hypothesis. This rock shard's presence is significant. We should study it. Could it be what's causing other objects to also move about this area? Plume is right. The trees do move. I confess I didn't notice until I read his notes. That writing is so cool. Texture, hardly know her. You need to get up, but you're so comfy. Yeah, I know that feeling. That was me this morning. You're probably okay. Hey, little scout guy, what you doing? Huh. No way down here. I don't know what that emote is. I can't tell. Beneath your feet lies the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. If you're preparing to make your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, descend the steps to the entrance below. The knowledge held within will help you on your journey. I'm down for a pilgrimage. Pet Chaos Popcorn. Oh. I'm down for a hole. This planet is terrifying. Did I accidentally make a pilgrimage to the quantum moon? Is that what happened? That's so weird. This game is crazy. Entrance to the Tower of Quantum Knowledge below 90 feet. Or 90 meters. The Southern Observatory, south, 550 meters. Oh, that's a dead guy. That's unfortunate. What happened to you, buddy? Alright, nothing happens if I walk through that circle. I have a flashlight, chat. Thanks for reminding me. Oh my goodness. What is this place? What's happening? Who am I? The Tower of Quantum Knowledge just fell over. Come on, stand back up. There you go. Tower entrance to the Tower of Quantum Knowledge is below 90 feet. Something exploded, what the fuck? Oh, it must just be those rocks hitting the surface of the planet. It's probably fine. I'm gonna call this the spooky-ass library. The Crossroads. Where am I? Be welcomed to this place. Above you stands the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. If you're making your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, ascend these stairs and obtain the last of the knowledge you need for your journey. Ascend these stairs? They're stairs? Oh! Well, that was confusing. That used to be a door, or that used to be a wall, it would seem. Where the fuck am I going? I'm really confused. Everybody is just enjoying me not having any idea what I'm doing, aren't ya? There were stairs I was supposed to ascend. Huh. Surface integrity, 6%. That... Something is bad. That is my official statement. Something is bad. There's a big, what looks like some kind of a singularity down there. I know that's the one that I died in earlier. Is my ship gonna go kablooey? Is that what's gonna happen? What if I do one of these? What if I do one of these, chat? Oh, gravity is too high. Gravity's too high here for me to just fly. Okay. Oxygen is not really great right now. Yeah, there it is. There it is. There it is. Help, 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 help. Unidentified signal nearby. Oh no, it's not my ship, it's the actual planet falling apart. Yikers. 28 meters. Whoa, there's a camp. Hi, Rebecca. Oh, you launched? That's great. Great job, you. Wow. Guess that means that I've been out here for a while, huh? Well, this is Brittle Hollow, but you probably knew that. A lot of history here. It's great. I'm here to see the Hanging City. It's always been my dream to see it with my own 4 eyes, ever since I was a hatchling. An alien race lived in the solar system long before our species even existed. How could I not want to see what their civilization was like? Only you've probably heard the others say it, right? I'm afraid of space. Seriously, I'm more surprised than anybody that I'm out here. You want to know how I even got this far? I fell. Tripped over a gravity crystal. It's dumb luck that I landed somewhere my little scout says is halfway stable instead of being sucked into what's below. I've been gauging the stability of the ground using my little scout, and this seems to be the place with the best surface integrity, so I'm just going to stay here until I'm ready to move on. But that's enough about me and my problems. You didn't come here all the way to listen to me blather, did you? That'd be... yeah. I learned something. Oh, cool. What is it? Oh, okay. If you do learn something new about the Nomai, though, I'd love to hear it. Yeah, if you don't mind any. Hi, Reback. That is what we call in the biz, the game deciding that I'm too stupid not to fall into the black hole, and choosing to give me a way not to. We've been here before. This is where we fell. Also, all the Hearthians are named after rocks. Really? I hadn't put that together. Okay. We still need to, in some way, shape, form, or fashion, find our way into that southern observatory. I am traveling north. I mean, what's the worst that happens? We go north, we find something that isn't the thing that I thought I was going to find. Oh no. The inside of this planet freaks me out. Also, this is a very appropriately named planet. It is both brittle and hollow. Famous last words? Shh. Black Hole Forge District. Eye Shrine District. Meltwater District. School District. Oh, this is just a straight up town here. And a whole... well, I guess it is the Hanging City, isn't it? That symbol means something. I don't know what, but it does. School district. Okay, we are in the school district right now. Ghost matter. Alright, let's not walk through the ghost matter then. The most interesting thing about this is that I am completely lost. Don't fall into the giant black hole. Ghost matter. Fun. Bunch of this stuff hanging out here. I'm going to die. Woo! Not good. Okay, so we survived the ghost matter. In this room, anyway. Some point we need to read that. Whoa, we're gonna die. That's a relief. And it's more of a mural. That was an incredibly stupid joke. I am so lost, it's funny. I mean, it's not funny. It's very much not. Ooh. Scroll. Back, laptop died. Yo! Welcome back. Alright, we got like 4 scrolls. It's crazy that their entire writing system is based on like installing scrolls in a rock that talks. Crazy. Alright, scroll. Explanation of festivals. All the Nomai clans from all over the universe meet in one place to share what they've learned in science and art. It's called the Festival. Don't forget, festivals happen every 10 years. At some festivals, one clan's big discovery can mean all the Nomai get to advance too, like a known as Warp Core, which made it so everyone can warp long distances and explore more. Each clan has a festival envoy to show their more interesting work. Our envoy was Thatch. This is beautiful to watch. What's beautiful to watch? My total confusion? A single festival could last a long, long time. We can't go because we're stuck here. But Felix says we used to go too. Why are you making fun of me, Rain? Formation of this universe. No one knows how this universe was made, but one thing we do know is everything used to be very hot and very dense, tightly packed together. As this early universe expanded, it also cooled down. Once it had cooled down enough, particles were able to group together to form things like galaxies, stars, and planets. It's a star. Since then, space has continued to expand at a faster and faster rate, which is hard to think about too long without your brain hurting. This universe will keep getting colder and larger, until one day the stars and the life they support will all die. That's scary to think about, even though Konoe tells me it won't happen in our lifetimes, but it'll happen in someone else's someday. Can that be you? Can who be me? Or can who be you? Are you being mean to yourself? I don't know how, but are you being mean to yourself? I'll bite you. Why we should build a new vessel. Each Nomai clan explores the universe in its own vessel. The vessel is the heart of every clan. It's unusual for Nomai to remain in one place for so long. Nomai are wanderers and have no permanent hut, dense and tightly packed together. Oh, yep. Yep, that is you. If we built a new vessel, we could return to our adventurous way of life. Imagine all the new places we could go. Our plan wouldn't be stuck here in this solar system. We could even meet with other Nomai and learn from them like Colia says we used to do. It probably wouldn't be hard to get parts if we stopped building other new things and if we broke down other structures like the towers on Ash Twin for parts. We could even have a warp core for jumping long distances like vessels have. Poke tells Pokey. Hey. I'm not dense. I mean, maybe I am. Tells me she plans to make a very advanced warp core for a different project. I'm sure she could connect it to the vessel for travel, because Poke is smart. Pokey, I don't freaking know. We might have to build a smaller vessel for now, even though vessels are normally large. But we could make it bigger later once we reach planets with more resources. It would also help if we stopped building so many things in search for the Eye of the Universe. I asked Yarrow, and he says we use a lot of resources on the Ash Twin project. That is quite the paper. It's just Poke. You're just Poke one syllable. Got her. I think my computer's getting stressed, chat. My face is really lagging. How do you peel a banana? Okay, so what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to step on it as hard as you can, right? You're gonna want to take the banana and, like, with your bare foot, step on it as hard as you can. And then when it explodes, the banana is peeled. Do 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 do. And it has the added bonus of grippers on your banana. If that's the sort of thing that you're looking for. There's a lot of dead people on this planet. It's very upsetting. Gripper Nanner. Rain, I can literally hear the way that you chuckled in response to me saying that. I guess that word heard the way that you chuckled in response to that too, huh? Word can confirm the chuckle you chuckled. Back and better than ever? Aw. You're always better than ever. My chat only gets better. Until y'all get worse. Oh, that sucked. I did the bad. I did the bad, chat. Little Hearthy, and you traveled the stars of Red Lost and made wonderful progress onto another adventure. I think I even made it a little bit longer that time. Meow 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 meow. I got super duper dead. Do 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 do. I promise you, you didn't. Thanks, Al Girly. You're first. Rin, what the fuck? Let's look at what we got in the ship's log. You're fine, silly girl. Silly, silly girl. Oh, good. Now there's a bunch of shit. Oh, rain. 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 What? Rebek there's more to explore here. Oh gosh. Well, there's a door to the observatory on the surface, but it's broken. Right. Yeah. Uh-huh. Alright, so I guess we try to find Rebek's camp again. Rebek, I don't know. You have been bunked. Do me a favor and, like, actually bunk. Can you ban another mod? You cannot ban another mod, but you can definitely bunk her. No, don't unbuckle. Brittle Hollow. Alright, chat. We're going back. Ribbit. Ribbit. She's cackling like a... Oh yeah, no, she's definitely cackling like a fucking hyena. Oh, did y'all see that? I think I almost just got a comment straight to the face. She's so proud of herself. She sure is, and she should be. She's doing the best she can. Genuinely, though, you should be proud of yourself, Rain. You're a joy. Hollow's lantern almost crushed you? Yes, it did. It did. Rollo's lantern. I made that lantern my bitch. No, chat, I don't know why I said that. Ow, my face. I kept making terrible puns at work yesterday. Like I was mixing something with a whisk, and I looked my coworker dead in the eyes and I said, I think I spilled some of this, but it's a whisk I'm just gonna have to take. It took her a solid 5 seconds, and then she realized. And not you? Oh. I mean... Aren't you all ready, Rain? Ow, my knees. That is shiny. What is this? Pretty sure that was your face. Shh. Oh good, it's a distress beacon. Who's in distress? And why is it me? Is everyone unharmed? No one was badly injured from the escape pod's impact. We're incredibly fortunate. This is good news, at least. Have we heard from escape pod 2 or 3? No, I'm unable to make contact. My equipment can hear the other two escape pods' distress signals, however. If it's any comfort, both pods must be structurally intact. I'll continue calling for them. My gratitude. If we can... Thatch, the moon's approaching again. Everyone brace yourself swiftly. The volcanic moon has returned. Be cautious of falling ash and debris. I believe the moon is past. This planet doesn't appear eager to have guests. We're certainly unwelcome on its surface. We need to find shelter, and quickly. The volcanic moon won't be gone for long. I observed several promising sites far below the surface, but we'll need to construct a way for everyone to climb safely down this cliff. Perhaps we can build platforms? Whoa! Did I just narrowly evade being absolutely decimated by a moon? I think I found their spaceships. Their spaceship, chat. Launching escape pod 3. Launching escape pod 2. Now launching escape pod 1. You almost brittle hollow. Are people using Brita to mean to make a small mistake? There's more to read. Emergency escape hatch. Cool. I found an emergency escape hatch, chat. I'm going backward! Calm down! Scanning external environment. Scan complete. Minor structural instabilities detected. Pockets of breathable air detected. Adequate solar energy detected. Verdict. Hospitable. On the spinny thing, yep, Alert. Collision imminent. Preparing for impact. Begin flight log. Escape pod 1. Vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated. Awaiting departure from vessel. I found our friends' platforms for getting down. Heh, you're good. You mean unread. So there. Oh, we are so boned. Wait, no, hell, me, moo, fuck. Yeah, I read the things in the ship. I just also... Ooh, what is this, chat? Who are you? Oh, no. I wanted to... I didn't want to fly past it. I keep forgetting to take clips of all the times that I screw up. Oh, wow. Thank you for the advice, Rain. I never could have guessed. What would I do without you, Rain? You can also just use the exclamation point clip command in my chat, and there's a possibility that it'll collect a clip at the point that you wanted to clip. It's usually a little sluggish, but sometimes it works. Fall into black holes, that's what. For real. But just taking a clip shit at the moment. I have to snag it from the VOD. That's alright. I'll go do something, I don't know. I'll clip things eventually. Fuel level critical. Yep. Oh, it's a comet. Is that the one that killed me earlier? It'll be published. Three minutes of oxygen remaining. I am never going to catch up with that comet, am I? Around 2 hours, 4 minutes, 30 seconds? Well, I didn't know I had been streaming that long. Fuel depleted. Great. Now, let's see if we can land on this comet. Nope, we shot past it. Alright, everybody. '07's in chat. Pyro. Amazing Grace. How sweet the sound that saved a cat like me. Ooh, wait, we're going back toward the comet. Oh, we died. Shit. I think we were in orbit. I think we may have genuinely been in orbit. We actually accomplished some things that iteration. Kinda, sorta, a little bit. I must look like a crazy person. Taking off and flying direct, like if you're not in the time loop, taking off and flying directly into a planet only to die horribly, and they're just like, what the hell? Let's see. What if I take out the signal scope? That is a stellar body. There's our boy. Let's go to the moon, actually. Because I want to see if I can do anything about that, the banjo music on the moon, or that he heard back on this planet. But he said that the best signal is on the north point of the moon. And the last time we went there, we died in a horrible way. Brittle Hollow, nope. Where is... What? My face is broken. What happened to my face? There it is. There I go. Now I have a face again. I should probably autopilot, huh? I think I might be getting slightly less bad at landing this thing, chat. That was a pretty good landing, though. I'm not on... I forgot something important. I forgot something important. Tee-hee. Tee-hee. Tee-hee-hee. He. Alright, take two. Thanks, Rain. Thanks, Word. Thanks, Tavi. I appreciate your support while I make the silliest possible mistakes. Alright, let's fly. Whoa, too bad! Word did that 23 times? No, I totally believe that it was 23. Word. I totally believe that it was 23 times. Okay, we're good. Alright. Time to suit up. Repair the cockpit. Hey, we're good. Need to go back and watch our Outer Wilds streams. Yep, they are gone. They were quite literally a year ago by my remembering. That's weird. Okay, so I think it might be that smoking crater right there. Played the base game about a year ago, dropped it for a bit, then picked it up in December, and then exited the eye in like March. Yeah. Sounds about right. Hey, stop that. Stop that. Why are we flying past this? I wanna play the game correctly, but I don't know what I'm doing. Help. What the fuck? Meow, 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 ow. Well, We're on the ground. Let's fix those landing gear. Fix the, yeah. Hey. How's our status? Landing camera is the only thing damaged right now. Not supposed to crash like that. Well, you're not supposed to crash like that. Let's see. Alright, we're fixed. Everything's back. Alright, now, where the hell am I? And specifically where I am in relation to, or where am I in relation to where I was trying to go? Which I think... closed due to fire damage. The old... I made that worse! The old radio tower, while an important landmark, is unfortunately closed thanks to an unsanctioned flight testing of an extremely powerful model rocket. While we hope to repair the radio tower in the future, all construction efforts are currently focused on the planned museum expansion at the observatory. Sincerest apologies, except to Slate and Micah, Hornfels, museum curator. Charting stars again out by the radio tower. It's so bright out here. I only wish I were able to record them faster. Admittedly, I could use more patience. I get so engrossed in my work that sunrise becomes an unwelcome deadline and daylight a grating slog. Someday I'll have to study the mechanics of how time manages to slow to a syrupy crawl whenever I'm anticipating something. In the meantime, I've turned to Gabbro, a resident expert in leisurely whiling away the hours, who recommends the following. Gabbro's 3 foolproof steps for dozing off. Light a nice, cozy campfire and get comfortable. 2. Gaze deeply into the serene warmth. 3. Let time begin to slip away as you allow the flames to lull you into a peaceful slumber. If Gabbro knew I'd taken notes, they'd probably think I'd finally cracked, but I refuse to accept sass from an astronaut who deliberately burns their marshmallows. Okay. Let's switch back to rumor mode and see where we're at. Alright. So if I suit up, I think I get a map. I do get a map. Ooh, spooky. Anyway. This is unknown signal from the radio tower. Where am I going, chat? What am I doing? Too much gravity on this planet. Frequency distress beacon. Huh. I know there's an unidentified signal nearby. What if I do one of these? Gravity is 2 gravity. Alright. We are gonna take off gently. Should be a crater around here somewhere. Not that one. That's the city. Town, I suppose. Weird mountainy geysery boys. Where, oh where, oh where? I think I found it. Landed a little too hard, but no damage, so we're good, we're good, we're good. I'm gonna die. Oh, I didn't die. Ghost matter. That can't be good. I guess the ghosts do matter. I got you, lady cephalopods. Beat you to it. Ow. My knees. Tell me I shrimp fried this rice? That's the wrong thing. It's this guy. Yep. There we go. I was really hopeful that maybe I would find the harmonica music. This has thus far not happened. Escape pod, 6,000 meters away. Unknown, 25,000 meters away. Still the escape pod. I don't know, chat. It'd be really funny if my worst death to date was exactly what just happened. Huh. I don't know about that. I don't think we learned anything useful from that iteration. However, chat, I think that will be where we wrap up this stream for today. We are gonna do a little loopy-loop pause. And we're gonna see who's online for us to raid out to. Well, thanks, Word. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I hope everybody else did too. I pressed the wrong button. Hang on while my browser loads up so I can figure out what the hell is going on. I'm glad you had a great time, V. I am still completely lost and confused, but hey. We're figuring it out. Bye. Will be for most of the game. Good. Don't worry, everybody. We are still figuring out how to raid. My browser was closed because it slows down my computer a lot. Found it. All right, let's see who's available for us to raid. Whoa. There is someone we are following that has just gone live. See if we can find another VTuber playing the Outer Wilds. The Outer Wilds, yeah. Playing Outer Wilds. Oh, she is quite a bit larger than us. Anybody we're following live? All just bigger streamers. Let's see. Any VTubers playing Outer Wilds? We're gonna filter more. Alright. Nope, we're just having a rough time with rating today. Anyway, we are going to wrap up stream there. I hope you have a wonderful morning, evening, noon, or night, wherever you are. I hope you enjoyed the stream, because I know I sure did. And I hope I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!